Thank you, sir. And to hold the attention of the audience almost at the fag end of the day is the challenge. I will try and do my best. And also, I'm coming from a very different area of what we have been discussing the whole day. So it can... Yeah?
We are not able to see you.
Oh, I have to stand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just a minute.
yeah, fine. Thank you.
Possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so absolutely a different perspective on a topic, and this can go either way. Either you can find it very interesting or can find it extremely boring. So it's yet to see. So about myself, I'm a postgrad in mathematics from Delhi University, from this very city, and I pride myself in the fact that I studied pure mathematics, which is a very challenging subject, and Professor Dinesh Singh, if you have heard his name, who went on to become the Vice Chancellor of Delhi University, retired a couple of years back. He was a Fulbright scholar, and he was our professor for probability, and I topped the class because he was a handsome guy. And I never missed his class, a single one. Okay, 30 years experience in industry in sales and marketing, front-end, back-end roles, and last 3 years in digital innovations with emphasis on digital payments. And you would be wondering as to what has digital payments got to do with environment and emissions and everything. Yes, there is a connect. I would leave it to the audience to discover that connect. That would make the things more interesting rather than me telling all about it. And my personal hobbies and passion, I am into a serious journey of yoga for last 25 years. And I am a prolific reader. My current read, which I just finished, was a book called Anti-Fragile, if you have heard the name, by Nassim Nicholas Taleb, who is the author for Black Swan. And I can assure you that the digital payments in the landscape of this country is a black swan in a positive manner. So, Bharat Petroleum, in our earlier avatars, we were the pioneers of LPG in this country. Maybe the younger generation wouldn't know, but I am surely that people of yore would recall that we first marketed the LPG, the cooking gas in the country, under the name Burshane in 1952. That's a really long time back. And in Bharat Petroleum, within the division of LPG, we market it by the name of Bharat Gas, which is available in many convenient pack sizes. We are from Kashmir to Kanyakumari with its own logistic challenges and servicing the country more than 6,000 plus distributors. We have 8.4 crore households to whom we are servicing, and that's a big number. Bharat Gas steps into almost 15 lakh homes every day. And we have 2 import terminals at Haldia and another one is at Oran, Navi Mumbai. So we handle a lot of back-end challenges as well as the front-end challenges. A very pioneering moment in the history of LPG in our country was when in May 16 we launched the flagship program of the Government of India, which is called the Ujjwala scheme. And within 5 years, we doubled everything. We doubled the number of customers, we doubled the production, and we doubled the sale. So any sector where you are just doubling your capacities, your back ends and your front ends, it poses its huge challenges, and without a very robust adaptation of technology in front end and in back end, this is just not possible. And I have put an interesting punchline here because I thought let me not be very much out from the current fashion trend of the day today about the emissions. So by making the LPG penetrations into the nook and corner of the country, we have also contributed Chairperson, sir, by reducing the carbon emission by 12 million metric tons in the year 2022. Now the journey of the digital story of LPG. So people who are here, I wouldn't be pointing out that of years ago and etc. That's absolutely bad manners. But still please recall that a decade back, just getting your LPG cylinder used to be a challenge, and reaching to that distributor was a real challenge. And you would have typical scenarios where you are calling your distributor and the phone is not getting picked up, or the line is continuously getting hanged. So the first taste of technology that we brought for our customers, and my rest of the presentation is from the customer centricity point, that how digital innovations ease the lives of the customers. So the first very simple thing that we brought a common all India number, where you can connect to 24/7. I would just share a small anecdote that I was in a front end role and I received once a call midnight on my personal phone, 12 p.m. in the night to be precise, and this gentleman is saying that, can you book a gas for me? So I just asked him, okay sir, I'll take down your details and do whatever I can, but I just have a question as to why you decided to call me in the midnight, So he told me that, yeah, your number was displayed at a gas distributorship and I thought it's a call center. So to a call center you can call 24/7. So that gave us a clue as to why not create a system where a customer can call 24/7 at his convenience. So that was the birth of the All India Common IVRS number. IVRS is nothing but an interactive voice recording system. And I would like to remind the audience that our customers are deep into rural areas and into urban areas. So when we brought this technology, questions were asked that how people would connect to it, will they find it difficult? 10 years back, these were the questions being asked. And today if I say this, you will say, are you mad? I mean, what are you talking about? But believe you me that 10 years back, there were serious challenges in implementing this across the country. Then we came out with a very sophisticated in-house, very robust software for our LPG distributors, and I will just tell you that what it did. Through this we achieved another milestone, which is a milestone in not at the national level but also at the international level, when we participated with the Government of India for transferring the subsidies. So it was called the DBTL, the Direct Benefit Transfer of LPG subsidies. And through this we linked 7.82 crore customers' Aadhars were linked to the bank. And this made the framework for all the beneficiary schemes today which are running in the country. So for any scheme where direct benefits are given to the customers, the technology that we developed in the back end of managing that huge data became the bedrock. And all the three oil marketing companies recorded their names in the Guinness Book of Records as the biggest beneficiary exercise ever taken at an international level by the sheer data and the numbers. Thank you, sir. So as I said that we made the customer centricity, how to ease the lives of the customers. So in 2019, we make the first foray. If you recall, maybe by 2017-18, the digital payments was just taking a very lazy turns. And in 2019, Bharat Petroleum and Bharat Gas was the first company when we put ourselves on the Amazon Pay, where you can just make the payment for the gas and there is no need for the booking. People get confused even now. When they make the payment, they say, abhi mujhe book bhi karna padega kya? So we came out with a tagline called, payment is the new booking. Okay? So on the Amazon Pay, we bring it, and it was a revolution of its own kind, because here a customer is paying for a service in advance. For whatever services you are paying today, they are all post services. You know, your electricity bill, you have consumed the electricity and then paying for it. Your mobile, you got the recharge, then you are paying for it. But for LPG, we brought the concept where you are paying for the service in advance. But the customers found it so convenient that they adapted to it like fish to water. And then we went on to the NPCI, and we lashed to the Bharat Bill Pay services, which is now, you can see this B logo everywhere. You go on any app and you pay for your utility bills, this B logo is there, and Bharat Gas is there everywhere. Whether it is Paytm, Amazon, Google Pay, all digital payment platforms, we are present. Then after launching the Ujjwala Yojana, we realized that 60% of our customers are residing in the rural areas. India today still is a agro-based economy, heavily loaded in the agriculture front. So what we did, we brought out a unique service, a missed call booking. You don't even need to call. You just give a missed call. Would be a very surprising thing for you. You know, maybe you don't have missed calls in your country. So you just give a missed call. So the call has not gone through, but just one tongue, and then your gas requirements are taken care of. We then brought out another very interesting concept for our rural customers. We call it outbound dialing. I wish I could have shown you a video where, you know, in our country, in the rural households, people would write it on the calendar. Pichla cylinder kab aaya tha. ठीक है, they will write so that they will know कि when I have to order again. So we did some predictive analytics in the back end, and now every day we call lakh of customers. We tell them, we just give them a call saying that as per our analytics, your gas is about to finish. You need not even call us. We are booking it for you and would be sending to you. Same way we send the SMS also. If you see in Twitter, I sometimes find even complaints. अरे मैंने अपना गैस बुक नहीं किया था, मुझे कैसे आ गया? Who booked it for me? You know, people get surprised, or sometimes they get even angry. Oh, you are taking away my right. How dare you book it for me? So anyway, we tell them this is a service we are doing for them, and then they feel quite happy about it. Okay, so this one is a revolution in making. After the success of UPI, we all are aware of that India is now a leading country for digital payments. Recently, we had by German ambassador, there was a lot of praise saying that the amount of digital payments, the sheer numbers which are taking place in India are not happening anywhere else. One is because of our size, and second is by the adoption, the way people have adopted. You were talking of human behavior, sir. So here we have really shifted, brought a change in the behavioral aspects of the people that, you know, there are so many interesting examples where, you know, the way people are using UPI, from a Moongfali seller on the Thela who has kept a QR, and all pan shops QR is there. You know, I would just share one anecdote, little difficult for you to understand, but try. So in our marriage ceremonies, you know, so people who come and drum, ढोलक बजाते हैं जो, so आप उनको ऐसा ऐसा करके शगुन देते हो. So I saw in one video where on the ढोलक is the QR. And the guy who's to give the money now, ढोलक वाले को वो देगा, तो he is taking his mobile phone and doing it like this and paying by scanning the QR. So that I would say is the ultimate that a country can reach for the digital payments. So this is the revolution where RBI, this is the latest thing by the RBI, where we have launched, RBI has launched and NPCI has launched, called UPI 123. And this UPI 123 is where you can make a digital payment on a IVRS. I would say that if whosoever is sitting here, take note of it. This is the future of digital payments. Why? Because app-based payments are little risky, that your phone can be hacked. But if you are calling from a number to another number, that is absolute safe protocol. It cannot be hacked. And this is a digital payment facility which can be done by calling from any number. You can call from a landline number, you can call from your non-smartphone. So for our rural customers, we have introduced this and we have integrated it with our main IVR, where a lady with a feature phone can call and make a digital payment. So this is and people are using this interactive digital payments for transferring of money. For a laborer in Punjab, he is using this facility to transfer money in Bihar. Otherwise, they would go to a service provider, pay some extra service charges to use this. So this is the next digital payment revolution in making in the country. And just to give you numbers, because no story is complete without telling that from where you started and where you reached. I have used the Indian number system. So I'm sorry about it, but Anirudh, can you tell that how much 8-9 crore in millions would be? Just quickly calculate. 59 million? 89 million transactions we did in the year 21 and 22, where these many transactions happen for people paying for their gas through digital payments. And what is it that lies in store in future is that we are going to come up with track your cylinder on real-time basis. So you would say, what is so great about it? You are already tracking food parcels on Zomato and Swiggy. But don't forget that it's a very... Yes, right, sir. I am almost there. So it is about the challenge of a entire landscape from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from deep rural to urban. So that's the thing, the challenge, the logistics challenges. So we are going to bring it, and you can also do your slot booking. Till now, not there in the LPG scenario, and you can also opt for a different neighborhood distributor if you are not satisfied. I thank you for your kindness, sir, for giving me a patient hearing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Mona Srivastava.